This video is about a very special journey, my daughter's first flight. Abigail is 4.5 years old. She's a sweet, thoughtful, curious little girl, always full of wonder and excitement about life. And this trip to Athens was her very first time on an airplane. Before the flight, we walked together through the airport. Everything felt big and new to her. The long halls, the sounds, the people moving in every direction. She was calm, curious, and quietly taking it all in. The flight itself was in the evening, so outside the window there was only darkness. Nothing to see, just the feeling of being in the air, traveling somewhere new, together. The next morning started with breakfast and smiles, and of course, a visit to a toy store. Because with kids, that part is simply not optional. And honestly, it was part of the magic. Later that day, we met our dear friends, Shahar and Anat. Anat is a friend from my studies, and Shahar's daughter is 6 years old. Together, we stopped for ice cream at a beautiful place that looked like something straight out of Hansel and Gretel, colorful, cozy, and full of sweetness. After that, we walked through the National Gardens of Athens. It was a long walk from our lovely hotel, but the girls didn't mind at all. They ran, played, laughed, and explored, surrounded by ancient ruins and huge, wide trees that felt like they had stories of their own. After so much walking, we continued on to shopping, where we saw an enormous Christmas tree standing tall and glowing. Then we went into a huge indoor play area with several floors, and each floor offered something completely different and exciting. Before heading to the main play area, we went through a mirror maze, confusing, challenging, and so much fun. Reflections everywhere, paths that weren't real, and lots of laughter as we tried to find our way out. Then came the highlight. A giant play area, and on the first floor, an enormous bumper car zone. It was Abigail's first time driving. She jumped, ran, laughed, and drove her little car along the track, following the path with so much joy and confidence. Watching her explore, move freely, and enjoy every moment was simply beautiful. This trip wasn't just about traveling to a new place. It was about first experiences, shared moments, friendship, laughter, and seeing the world through a child's eyes, slowly, openly, and with so much curiosity. And that's what made Athens unforgettable for us. As the days went on, I watched something beautiful happen. Abigail kept daring herself to try more. She didn't stop at what felt comfortable. She kept going. There were moments when she stood in front of places that scared her. Tall slides, dark corners, unknown spaces. I could see the hesitation in her eyes, the tiny pause where fear tries to speak first. But she didn't give up. She took a breath, held my hand for a second, and then let go. She climbed, she slid, she laughed. And every time she did, her confidence grew just a little bit more. Later, we visited an aquarium. We walked slowly, quietly, surrounded by water and light. Fish of every color moved gently around us, floating as if time didn't exist. The atmosphere was calm, almost magical, so quiet that it felt like our own heartbeats became louder, slower, more present. It was one of those moments where everything softens. The noise, the rush, even our thoughts. From there, we stepped into a completely different world. The world of dinosaurs. Big, powerful, and sometimes a little scary. At first, Abigail held close to me. Some of the dinosaurs were loud, their movements sudden, their size overwhelming. But instead of turning away, she asked questions. She looked closer, she learned. And slowly, fear turned into curiosity. What once felt frightening became something fascinating, even lovable. The next day, we went back outside to play in the National Gardens again. The girls ran freely, their laughter filling the open space. At one point, we started imagining that we had traveled back in time. We pretended the giant rocks around us were an enormous hall, and that all eyes were on us, watching, listening, waiting. In that moment, the past and the present blended together, and imagination turned the ordinary into something extraordinary. Later, we continued our journey to explore Acropolis, Athens. Yes, it's a very touristy place. Yes, it's crowded and busy. But even there, surrounded by people from all over the world, we managed to truly feel history. The stones, the paths, the air, everything carried stories from long ago. And walking there together made those stories feel alive. That evening, we went to a beautiful restaurant decorated completely for Christmas. In Israel, we don't celebrate Christmas, but for Abigail, it's something she knows from movies and television. Lights, trees, ornaments, magic. She had so many questions. Questions I didn't always have answers to. And that was okay. Because sometimes, travel isn't about explaining everything. It's about letting children wonder, letting them ask, letting them experience cultures, traditions, and moments that feel different from their own. This trip wasn't just about seeing new places. It was about watching my daughter grow, learning courage, curiosity, patience, and openness. It was about seeing the world through her eyes, where everything is new, everything is a question, and every experience becomes part of who she is becoming. And that, more than anything, is what made this journey unforgettable.